This is Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya walking towards an Israeli tank in Gaza before he was arrested, an act that has become one of the symbols of Palestinian resistance, with his ensuing detention by Israeli forces igniting a global outcry as people around the world demand his immediate release. But before that moment, Dr. Abu Safiya was the lifeline and director of Kamal Adwan Hospital in the besieged Palestinian enclave. The hospital, one of the few remaining standing in northern Gaza amid relentless Israeli bombardment, became a sanctuary of care in a small region under siege. Amid constant Israeli airstrikes, Dr. Abu Safiya led his team, performing surgeries, administering care, and offering hope to those injured in the continuous attacks. As bombs rained down on the hospital, Dr. Abu Safiya stood firm at the heart of it all, tirelessly leading his team to provide critical care to the injured even with a near-total scarcity of resources. But behind the white coat, Dr. Abu Safiya is also a father, and in late October 2024, the Israeli army stormed Kamal Adwan Hospital and arrested him. And it wasn't until he was released that he discovered his son, Ibrahim, had been killed by the Israeli army. While facing unspeakable grief, Dr. Abu Safiya found the strength to lead his son's funeral as an imam, offering solace to others while grappling with his own loss and pain.
كل شيء فقدناه في هذا المستشفى، حتى أبنائنا، كل شيء عملناه حرقوا قلوبنا.
Despite his personal tragedy, he chose to continue his humanitarian mission, treating patients amid the escalating Israeli violence in northern Gaza, particularly at the hospital. On December 27, 2024, Israeli forces raided Kamal Adwan Hospital, detaining Dr. Abu Safiya along with other medical staff and patients. This assault forced the hospital, the last major medical facility in northern Gaza, to cease operations. Following his arrest, reports emerged that Dr. Abu Safiya was being subjected to severe torture and inhumane treatment during his detention. He endured prolonged solitary confinement and continuous interrogation, leading to severe health issues including loss of consciousness due to breathing difficulties. The Palestinian Al-Mizan Center for Human Rights stated that its lawyer had visited Dr. Abu Safiya at Israel's Offer prison on February 11, 2025, and documented evidence that he had been subjected to torture and ill treatment. His detention and alleged mistreatment have sparked global protest and widespread condemnation. International organizations and human rights groups have called for his immediate release, emphasizing the critical need to protect medical professionals in conflict zones.
Why are you here? لما تحكم
مش عارف، أنا مش عارف، بس أنا بالأساس أنا دكتور أطفال، وبالأساس أنا كنت بدير كمال عدوان بشكل مؤقت يعني. أينما وجد المواطن سنكون بجانب مواطنينا حتى نقدم آخر شيء موجود عندنا، وإن كنا نقدم الخدمة بالحد الأدنى.
Dr. Abu Safiya is just one of the hundreds of victims of arbitrary detentions Israel carried out in Gaza, not to mention the thousands it has detained in the occupied West Bank. As the entire world was watching Tel Aviv's live-streamed genocide, his continued detention serves as yet another example of Israel's global impunity. And while questions remain about how long he will be detained, many also wonder what condition he will be in if and when he is finally released.